Do you think you know how super reinforcement really works, or why Lady M shows up in more arena battles than you expect? Today, we're going through 10 of the most misunderstood mechanics in puzzles and survival, and putting your knowledge to the test. Let's see how many you already know. But first, a quick thank you. This video is to celebrate hitting 200 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you for supporting the channel, and I can't wait to keep growing together. Rally size is one of the misunderstood mechanics in puzzles and survival. When you start a rally, the number you see on the rally screen, like here, 3.3 million, is the amount of reinforcement troops other players can send you. Your march is completely separate. That means if you send just one troop, the rally can actually hold 3,300,001. If you send a full 700,000 march, that rally can hold a total of 4 million troops. So remember, rally size is the reinforcement cap, not your personal march size. Your march is always on top of it. Super reinforcement is another mechanic that gets misunderstood all the time. When a rally leader activates super reinforcement, it costs 2,000 diamonds. You'll see it most often in events like Alliance Clash, Wasteland King, or other state versus state battles where sanctuaries or buildings are being fought over. Here's the part many players get wrong. They think they need to send their strongest troops, otherwise their reinforcements won't matter. But in reality, once super reinforcement is active, all reinforcements take on the stats of the rally captain. That means the best way to support is by sending the captain's strongest troop type, not yours. One more thing to keep in mind. Troop tiers still matter. A T13 troop reinforced with that captain's stats will still hit harder than a T1 troop. The stats scale to the captain, but the raw tier strength stays the same. Nano weapons and cores cause a lot of confusion. Many players think they need to equip these items only on the heroes they're sending into their rally marches. But here's the truth. All troop stats from nano weapons and cores are passive. No matter which hero you equip them on, your troops automatically gain the benefits. With nano weapons, there's one extra detail. Some give exclusive troop stats if they're equipped on a specific hero. These bonuses are also passive and they still count even if that hero isn't in your march. That's why it's best to match exclusive nano weapons to the right hero. The only stats that are conditional are the hero stats. Those only matter in match 3 modes, like arena battles, when the equipped hero is actively used. So keep it simple. Troop stats are always on, exclusive nano weapons should go on their matching hero, and hero stats only work when that hero is in play. Many players think you have to actively wear a skin to keep its stat boost, but that's not how it works. Hero skins, Nova skins, headquarter skins, marches, nameplates, trails, commander skins, and their frames all give passive stats once they're activated. If it's a permanent skin, that bonus stays on your account forever. If it's a timed skin, that bonus lasts for the duration of the timer. Either way, you don't need to display a particular skin to benefit. The stat is active in the background and it stacks with the others you've unlocked. Not every stat in puzzles and survival is easy to see. In fact, some of the most important ones are hidden. By default, you can't tell how much research another player has completed until you actually battle them. The same goes for their glory levels, glory refinement, and nova level, all invisible until tested in battle. There are also optional hidden sources. Your heroes, along with their equipped items like cores and nano weapons, can be hidden until you choose to make them visible. And here's why this matters. Many of these hidden sources hold the most powerful stats in the game, like damage up and damage down percentages. That's why an opponent can sometimes hit far harder or take far less damage than you expect, even when their visible powers look similar to yours. Most players know that every time you upgrade your research lab, the cost of Nova's military and economy trees goes down. But here's what many don't realize. If you reset your skills after upgrading, you get back the full amount of military and economy experience you originally spent. But now the skill is at a reduced cost. That means you'll actually have extra material left over to spend. Because of this, it's a good idea to reset your Nova skills after every few headquarter upgrades. It's basically free extra strength that most players leave sitting on the table. Lady M is a hero that shows up in a lot of arena-style battles, especially the Alliance Trial. She has several abilities that make her incredibly valuable. When she casts, she heals allies and blocks negative effects from being applied to your team. But her most important ability, especially in Alliance Trial level 12 or below, is that she can stop the enemy's rage bar from filling for 4 whole rounds. This ability is often overlooked by newer players, but it's one of the main reasons Lady M is so widely used in these arena-style battles. Experienced players know the difference she makes. Your hero march setup is another area where many players get confused. The example I'll give here is for my shooters, since that's my main troop type, but the principle applies no matter what you focus on. Once your heroes are +5 enhanced or higher, 4 of the 5 heroes in your march should match your primary troop type. That unlocks a tactical troop skill that deals 500% troop attack damage when you attack a lair, sanctuary, or another enemy. Anything below +5, it gives you a lower percentage. Since only 4 heroes of the same type are eligible, your 5th slot should be a different troop type, a hybrid, or a secondary focus, so you unlock their tactical skill as well. So the key is 4 of your main type plus 1 different type, all at least +5 enhanced to maximize tactical skills. The Lucky Egg event is another spot where playstyle makes a big difference. If your main goal is chasing the big wish reward, it's usually better to smash just the first 5 eggs and then reset the pool if you haven't hit your prize. This saves you hammers compared to pushing all the way through every time. So if you're playing for efficiency, reset after 5, but if you're going for full clears or just enjoy the risk, you can keep pushing further. Inside sim training, each round can spawn one of several things. Sometimes just the lowest material reward, but other times a box, an arena, or a Sim Tiles event. The Sim Tiles event in particular can be tedious, and if you want to exit it, the game only gives you 2 choices. You can pause or leave, or you can quit. Here's the difference most players don't realize. If you quit the tile game, another one will eventually spawn, but if you pause or leave it, that same game will sit there waiting for you, and you'll never see a new one until you finish it. Since sim tiles are very difficult to win without spending money, I usually recommend leaving them paused instead of quitting. That way, you're not forced to play them, but you also don't get stuck waiting for new ones to appear. How many of these did you already know before watching? If you scored 10 out of 10, you're ahead of most players, but if you didn't, now you've got an edge. Comment your score and stick around because I've got even more guides coming your way soon.